Have you ever experienced hell? Probably not. But if you bought this game, you basically flew business class right into the gaping anus of it. The End Is Nigh is a post-apocalyptic platformer developed by the beloved Edmund Mcmillen, which you probably have heard of. He's also the creator of Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy. So just by hearing that, you know you're in for a bumpy ride of pure rage and relief. I pre-ordered the game because I knew I would have a great time with the game, which I had, and I'm still not done yet. So far, I've only invested about 4 hours into the game, but I think I'm qualified for a review of some sorts. I'm going to begin by saying that I love the aesthetics of the game, and it's clearly Edmund's most visually polished and impressive game so far, going beyond the visually enhancing Binding of Isaac. The goal of the game is to collect tumors, which sounds fucked up, but you can find these along the different levels, and with the tumors, you're supposed to create a friend to your character to repopulate the world with, or some fucked up shit like that. The game starts off relatively easy, teaching you all the basics for you to later go in for a ride into hell. The game consists of different segments which has their own unique twist and environment. For example, there is everything from a desert world to something called the future, where a bunch of grease balls are staring at your constant failure. The difficulty reminds me a lot of Super Meat Boy and Dark Souls actually, where for every world the challenge increases and you're faced with new enemies and mechanics. And I'm miserable at both of those games, you can probably guess that this didn't go that well either. The music is also very good, working perfectly along with the aesthetics of the game. Many of the tracks are remixes of classical music. For example, in some parts of the game you can hear In the Hall of the Mountain King by Edvard Grieg, who is one of my favorite composers. So you can guess why I loved some of the tracks so much, and I've already bought the soundtrack of the game as well. It also has twisted humor that Edmund is so well known for, and just that just adds to the overall experience. But the game naturally has some flaws as well. Several times I found myself dying for stupid reasons, such as when I was about to finish a really hard level, I for some reason made a second jump in air without touching anything, and I had to grind for another 15 minutes to complete that level, which is just a pain of a process because of a stupid glitch. I guess that's my own fault for buying the game so early. I also felt that there was a lack of story and purpose to the game compared to Meat Boy and Isaac, but still I haven't completed the game, so that might change down the line. I'm going to give The End Is Nigh a much deserved 8 out of 10. The aesthetics and music work so well together, with I Want to Fucking Die gameplay as the cherry on top. The game is a beautifully disgusting stew that I can't get enough of.